Hi, I'm Tim. I'm here with Ben Frieders. He is going to talk to you today a little bit about the new ANSI AAMI ST108 standard as it pertains to water for processing of medical devices. And we're going to jump right into it to tell you a little bit about what to expect from the new standard that's been released, but also a little bit of hint as to what to watch out for as you try to implement this for your team. So Ben, tell us a little bit about how we can learn about the new standard as it's been put out there for everybody to start to implement now.
Absolutely. Well, first off, we can't give you the new standard, so we encourage you to go to AAMI.org to download the new standard. In it, you will see all of the new requirements for the standard, the water quality monitoring, and any additional information you need for your central sterile team.
How, once they've got that standard and they've gotten it sort of in their hands, how do they go about implementing this? Like, what's the first step in terms of sizing their system in terms of having the appropriate capabilities for what they're trying to do?
So you should contact a water professional that is familiar with the central sterile process. You really should size your system according to the number of central sterile pieces of equipment you have. This can include washers, disinfectors, ultrasonic sinks. So depending on how much water they use, you're typically sizing the system so that all pieces of equipment can have enough water flow for an entire hour's worth of operation. If you need more information for the specifics, you can contact ChemREADY to discuss your situation.
Also, and I believe the equipment comes with some recommendations on those sort of water usages that they're going to require as well. So if you combine that and talk with us, we'll be happy to help you out and figure out what the right size needs to be.
That's right.
Once you get kind of past the step of understanding what size you need, I think the next question that most people are asking is, what should I do next? Really, where do I start?
So the logical process would be do an audit of your existing system. Most central sterile departments have existing water quality devices. They're making either through reverse osmosis or steam. You need to do an audit of those systems to make sure they now meet the new water quality specifications. So audit would be the first thing. The second thing would be most healthcare providers and facilities already have a water management plan for Legionella and other waterborne pathogens. This standard now will incorporate the ST108 standards into that water management plan. So if you don't have a plan, you need to make one, and if you do have a plan, you need to make modifications to include this now as it has rolled out.
Excellent. In terms of the standard itself, what should I expect when I'm trying to implement it?
So there are four main categories that the standard has come out that is different from TIR34, which was a precursor to this standard. So some of the things that are on there are the categories of medical devices and the risk levels associated. There's differences in definitions now of the types of water to include utility water, critical water, and the steam water quality requirements. The need, as I discussed before, for a water management plan, and then also how the water quality affects the central sterile process itself. So those are a few. It's not an all-inclusive list that you should understand to maintain your quality.
So once we've now kind of assessed at least those things that we think we need to expect within the standard, and let's say hypothetically speaking, I've now implemented the audit and the water management plan, and sort of I've got everything in the box I need. What do I do next? What do I have to do ongoing as it pertains to the standard to ensure that I'm meeting the requirements?
Sure. So one of the biggest changes that's different from TIR34 to ST108 now is the ongoing monitoring and maintenance plan. So you need to ensure that those water quality standards are met after you implement them, but you also have maintenance requirements for the reverse osmosis units and the central sterile units as well. So you need to get with a water quality or water treatment vendor that understands, first and foremost, what those standards are and how to maintain your equipment and top quality to meet the new standard requirements.
Excellent. So that's our quick overview of the new standard. Obviously, there's a lot of detail within the standard that you can gain more insight on either on our website, talking to us, or downloading the standard yourself at the AAMI.org site. And with that, we'll be happy to address any questions, but you can follow us on our website at www.getchemready.com or reach out to us at the office here, 800-226-6801, and we'll be happy to help you out with your implementation of the new Central Sterile standards and how it pertains to your water quality for medical devices.